Hey guys, okay, so we are going to carry on now on the engine bay side, right? So just bring my ratchet spanners here, please. Um, okay, so on this car, on this specific car, just want to see if you guys can see this on camera. Okay, so they've got the bottle mounted, the power steering reservoir mounted here in the front. This is actually wrong. It's not supposed to sit here, right? This reservoir normally sits at the bottom, next to the fuel filter side. So we're gonna remove this guy here now, and we're also gonna remove the airbox, right? So this airbox, you can see the nuts look right, but this, okay, this airbox, I don't know if the Alpina sign easier, I'll check it, but needs to be replaced. See, there's a lot of insulation tape everywhere around here. These pipes, these are actually, we'll leave it there. So these air pipes got a certain bend to it, right? And that you can only get from the agents. And you'll see here, there's one pipe by the idling valve. What is going on here? Here's the idling valve here. I don't know why the steep, even the steep piece that's supposed to be here, this is wrong. Okay, so that's fine. When the motor is out properly, we will, when we start rebuilding, I will tackle that. But that is wrong. That's, look, it's not easy to get parts for the 333, right? So over the years, like I've explained to you guys, I'm gonna make shift on parts, and it's just how it is, unfortunately. Give it one click back and loosen. Okay, so with the bottle, we are just going to loosen it off now because it's going to come off with motor and the subframe. Right? See, so it is tighter. So we just need to check how this guy comes out. Then the oil cooler is here as well. And they've got, so this oil cooler looks like it's been, it looks like it on an original piece, but it's been modified. Even the mounting point looks different. Okay, so that'll come at the bottom for that, right? Let's get the airbox off quickly. So I'm just gonna take this nut off completely because if you guys saw on the previous one, I actually not battled, but it was hard to maneuver this guy out with it. So this car, I think we're gonna battle on this body and this a little bit because you can pick up that the car has been in front. It looks like front smashes. Um, Let me see if you guys will pick it up here on camera. See, along the engine bay here, this side here, this side is way too clean, and I'm seeing one of the connectors sitting here on the side. This connector is supposed to be on the side of the box there, and when we strip out, we'll actually see what is going on. But let's take the airbox off first. Let us get the air pipes off here. So again, I'm just gonna take this guy off on this side here. So it's got a rubber grommet and obviously the plastic fitting that'll just pop out there. The water pipes I'm gonna take off the side here quickly. We have opened up there. This is just the air pipe coming from the idling valve. See, like this is not supposed to have a clamp on it. This is supposed to be almost like a silicone hose of it. So I think this air pipe that's on here just doesn't look right. And I'll just have a look at it now and see. So I'm just using a screwdriver just to get some leverage in there, right? And I'm really not worried about this air pipe. in there. Why did they put? So this is supposed to fit snugly over here in rubber foam, right? You don't need to run a clamp on it. And then I'm just going to take it off on this side here, unplug the airflow, and then we should be able to slot this guy out. See, this foot, the whole foot of this guy is not right. I'm going to unplug the airflow meter quickly. Normal Bosch 4-pin, but I told you that there is about 2 or 3 types of 4-pins, right? So the boards are different on them. So this here is actually a little bit tighter here now because of this power steering reservoir that's been put here in the front. Right? Again, spider webs. So this airflow is going to go down to the bottom there. A whole lot of spider webs there, so I don't know when last this guy was bloody opened or started up or driven. I see there's an earth cable running to the throttle. That's the first time I see that. Where is this cable running to? This is supposed to be an ABS. Yeah, this is an ABS plug. What plug is this? No, I don't even know what plug this is, right? It's supposed to be an ABS plug. Okay, so anyway, okay, we got this guy out here. I will get to the water pipes now, but I want to first get this thing dusted off first. I don't want to put my hands there where the water pipes are. The reservoir bottle is out. Then the fuel pipes, we'll get fuel pipes out. We'll get water pipes out as well. So we've just taken the water clamp off here already. And you can see this guy's been standing for ages, right? Okay, so I got my tray at the bottom here. And we're just going to drop into the tray. Okay, let me get this clamp loose at the bottom here. So there I've got the car on the threshold on the left now. And we lifted it up a bit because if you see them, I'm busy loosening up the suspension side of it. So this pipe that I'm loosening off now, right? This is your water return pipe from the radiator. And you'll find on a lot of 333s that this pipe actually gives a lot of trouble, meaning over time this pipe actually starts getting basically cut because the pipe runs so close to the water pump pulley on the side here. So on the 333s you actually get a different water pump that accommodates for a smaller pulley. So in turn what happens there is that the pulley is smaller, it rotates faster, right? So it should be able to help a lot with cooling on the vehicle. That's number one. Number two, it also gives you a lot more space between the pulley and the pipe. So let me just show you guys quickly and see if I can zoom into this here. So okay, let me just come back out of here. Right? I'm gonna do this here for you. So this is the clearance between the pulley and the pipe that I'm talking about. So you change the water pump, change the pulley on it, and you've just got to basically match it up to the smaller pump. Don't have the part number offhand. Change the pulley, and then it should give you enough clearance between air pipe and the pulley. Okay, so I'm gonna just refocus here for you guys. Okay, so we've got airbox out. I'm gonna start with the heater pipes now. Then we get to the water pipes on this side here. The water bottle can come off as well. So you guys notice that on a 3 to 3 your water bottle sits here. The 333, sorry, your water bottle sits on the opposite side. This thing is tight again. That's why I went the opposite way just to, the thing is corrosion on it. And this guy's got a long bolt running through this guy. But definitely on this car there's been work done onto this side here, work done onto there. I can see here this firewall is definitely not I won't say standard, but not touched. So this is one of, like I explained to you when I was stripping out the front and the kitchen, that this is one of the cars that's gonna have to be sandblasted without a doubt. So even with regards to the rust on the inside, we don't know what we're gonna find in there. This is how long the screw is in there. There's any water in there before I'm jumping to the screw. All the water should be out of there. No, there's still water in there. There's still water in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna lift it up so I can push all the water out through the front of it. Okay, this is a much shorter bolt on here. So I'm gonna lift the bottle up just so I can get the rest of the water out through the system. So it just shows you that with the piping there's something not like with regards to the pipes here. Because this water is supposed to have been able just to flow from here. So there's probably one pipe sitting a bit higher, which is something you don't really want to see in a car, because you can develop an airlock from it as well. This here is, there's a cable tie here. This is not an original hose. You saw in the previous 333 there was another white material covered hose with it. I just want to make sure my mic is on, because on one of the other videos I thought I was recording, and when I went to go edit I saw that we lost audio. So I'm not too worried about this hose. This hose has to change, and the radiator has to change as well. Okay, so that basically I had to put the screwdriver in there just to break the seal. Sorry guys, my mic cut off again now. So for what reason it's doing that, I don't know. Okay, so basically, I don't know where my mic cut off, but basically this side is cleared out here, and then we're just gonna get to the steering knuckle. But I'll actually show you how this branch looks as to the white cars branch, and this is a much better branch system than that. But if you can see how close it sits to the body, and then we still need to try and get into the steering knuckle side over there and pull that out. So what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to get to these water pipes here. These two, this is running to the heater box. Get those two guys out. Get the fuel lines out and fuel lines. Then we should be good to, we should be loose here. There's a buzzer at the bottom quickly. And then we should be able to place the jig under it and then slip it. I need to go and wash my hands properly because there's the right side of full date in this place. Guys, I'm actually gonna go wash my hands and get a pair of gloves. Okay, so use the knuckle. You got the knuckle. We're using the 13 nut and bolt on top. It holds the splines. We left the 13 long bolts between the coupling. So when you first try and get out, this will work. Okay, so if I can't see, I said, okay, you keep a hair out. Yun. Okay. So going up, Richard. What from the version? We actually the wire is connected on this part, right? We actually the wire is connected. No, it's not the area sensor. It's the brake plate sensor. Just keep an eye on that side. Going up. Sorry. Hey, This one here, just watch the oil coolers that will come down off it, right? So you need to move the oil cooler. Move it. I'll keep off. Just watch as we're doing that. Might go. Water pipe is clear, yeah, but just watch it. Okay. Turn up. Knuckle is holding on. Let's see if it's pulling out of the bottom too. See from the front. Right? It's got no pull. Yeah, I know it's got no pull because you put it out from the bottom. Let's try and knock it though. Split here for me on top there. No, it's going to be easier from the bottom. But remember that the coupling is running underneath the branches. Let's have to take it off from the top. You have the hammer there by you? You understand? How do you don't come? Tap on the side of the dovetail, yeah. Tap on the side of the dovetail, I just want to do. Check my side also. So if we tap your side a little bit, give me the hammer there. Just step on the duck area there, on the bush. Okay. Then you come back down again. Then you come back down, watch your hands. So if you watch your hands. Yeah. I'll keep your hands away from the head. Right, tap now. is it still right on the top? No. There's a cabinet. It's loose, yeah. It's just I don't want it to off too much, right? Because there's a lot of weight in the front and stuff. Give me the hammer there, bro. Okay, can I go now? Just before the left facing the up again. Yeah. No force. Leave the dove there so long, leave the jack there so long. Okay, so this will take this, I can't see over here. Check the back of that. Yes, you gotta wiggle it out. That as we go, right? Just to wiggle it. Stand back. Upright. Yeah. So this is the starter. I think I didn't put off the starter. That's everything to it. Okay guys, sorry. Video cut. Okay, we're going up. So we got the back, I don't know where the video cut, but we got the back suspension loose, we got the front loose. No man, just so it's gonna clear here. It's just the sensor at the bottom. We're gonna take the radiator out now. I'm just gonna go a little bit higher and then we're gonna pop the radiator out. Okay. You clear the sensor. Okay, I'm going up, watch your fingers, don't put your hands there. Just hold the top of the radiator. Pull it in. Yeah. Okay, got it. Hey? That's what I'm saying. Just guide that pipe out of there. It's just a pipe that's gonna catch you. The sensor is broken already, so don't even bother with it. And you can see there's only one sensor in there, the other one is blunt off. Okay, come. I'm going up. Hey? Okay, I'm gonna go up a little bit more, then you pull the radiator and pull it out, right? Is it catching under the distributor now? Hey? What's wrong there, Future? Hey? Okay, do me a favor, Future. Can you put the boards properly at the back there for the duff? I thought you said that side is out. Why did it get caught again now? What? Drop your jack a little bit. I'm gonna lift up here quickly there. Okay, go. You right? Hey? You right? Hey? Sorry? Sorry? Pushing what? Okay, that should be fine. We have to build a proper cage. Okay. Sophie, what you think? Are you able to get to that cat? So let's remember the next one maybe. Oh, we did take the cap out of the white one, remember? That's why we never had a problem. Come, Sophie. Okay. Oh, stupid. I should have just taken that pipe off from the bottom. Yeah, I'm going up. Up. Hey? You just watch the water there. Just pull it straight up if you can. Okay, go. Okay. Just watch the water there. Huh? Yes, sir. Hey? Okay, Sifiso. Are you there or are you going to be a... Why is this one giving us such a hard time today? Okay, that oil cooler. Pull that oil cooler up one time, please. You need to... I don't know what is... Why is it catching you on the front? Okay, wait. There's another bolt that I missed there. No. Just catching on the body. Hold it for me. Hold it for me. Okay, going up. Watch your hands now. Hold from the top, Sifiso. Hold from the top. This pipe here, the vacuum pipe here. Okay. What's holding on that side there? Check by the bracket by the wheel arch there. If it is holding, tell me, don't move it. Yeah, but the wire is not going to hold the motor. So what else is holding up? The slave cylinder. You guys took it up. Okay, so we just check your struts are not holding there, nah? I'm coming back down quickly. I'm coming back down. Um, okay. What's wrong? What's wrong? Sophie, what's wrong? I'm asking what's wrong. You're telling me 1 second. Talk to me. What's wrong? That's what I asked you now. Is just say free. Free. Those whole guy is tight, eh? Those whole guy is like... Okay, out. Just check if your side is free on your side there, right? I don't know if it's me that's seeing it or what's holding that motor up. Eh? Huh? There's nothing holding. Okay. Wait, oh. Wait. What is it? So do me a favor. Move the jig a little bit here for me. I think we can push the jig. Okay, so as I'm lifting up, as I lift up, actually it's easier to know this way, right? Because I can't see it catching on anything there. Okay, you're gonna push, right? 1, 2, 3, up. Eh? Yeah. Ah, here's it, yeah. Come down. The earth strap, and I took the earth strap out at the back. Here's another one in the front. Yeah, in front. Bring a 13 there quickly. Yeah. Take it. Future, you told you. You're on the passenger side. Okay, so let's say I had an X. Was an extra earth strap, so I took the one out at the back that we couldn't see. Okay, out. Okay, going up. Okay. Don't fight, Sifiso. Sifiso. Leave the screwdriver. Yes, when you come down, I'll free it up. Okay, so this is what I was showing you guys, and now you can see it clearly. You can actually see where the cut is on the chassis leg. So the cut, this guy was in the front end before, right? Then this is under the battery tray. You can see there is rust creeping up. There's a whole lot of rubberizer on here, so we don't know what's under the rubberizer. But you can see that the stray has been replaced, which is common practice, but I just don't know how it was done. But having seen what we're seeing here at the bottom, you can picture what's under there. Then you can see this gap here. This gap doesn't look right. Something doesn't look right on this side. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna sandblast this guy down, and we're gonna have to see exactly what is going on in there. So starting from the front of the chassis leg, here's the next joint. Yeah, and it looks like they've carried on all through the seam. Let's see on the other side. Okay, so you can see the joint clearly, yeah, and running up. So again, here in the corner, I don't know. I really don't know what the guys got up to on this car. Anyway, we wouldn't be doing what we doing if all the cars are perfect, right? So we're gonna concentrate. This guy, like I said, is gonna have to get blasted. All of this is gonna have to get pulled off here. Uh, I really don't know what is going on here. I don't know what I tried. I don't know if this is reacting to something, but we're gonna pull it out. Pull everything out. Get the grommets out. Then also, I'd like to see. Okay, here we can see rust creeping up here, right? So it doesn't look like this guy's got a lot of rust on the side here. So if you look at the undercarriage as to what I showed you with the interior, the interior's got a lot of rust, but I don't think it's followed through all the way down. But you can see, sorry, T, there. You can see what I'm talking about. Here's the rust creeping through. And this has probably been checked up before in the wrong position. Everywhere else seems to be okay. So the front end of the car is a problem. So they've cleaned up on the arches here. You can see they've given it a coat of paint or whatever they put here. So normally, like on other cars, we found plates. Yeah, this still looks original. Back looks still good. The tire, spare tire holding still looks good. But yeah, let me drop the car quickly and show you the interior. Okay, so with the car down, while I was working on the car yesterday, I had a look here, right? I can't really zoom back here. And this, I noticed that this fender all of a sudden just popped out of position. You can actually see the gap here. Then you can see here, you can see the fender slotted. I don't know what, like I told you on the body. I think this whole body is skew and obviously that's manipulated because this fender does move in. So we know what we're gonna do with the vehicle. I don't think it's necessary for me to go through. I just want to show you guys what we're dealing with, and then obviously we'll start taking it from there after she's sandblasted. So heater box is still gonna come out. All of this is still gonna come out. You can see all these pipes here are all mangled. So this here was replaced before. They've actually got to come into a straighter line. I'm not even gonna even bother with these pipes. We'll remake pipes up, get the firewall matting sorted out. But you can see here on the firewall. You can see here on the firewall what I'm talking about. So this guy is going to be a bit of a challenge. It's going to be a challenge, but I think it's a challenge that we thrive on, unfortunately. Okay, so we still that the window mechanisms that will come out afterwards. Yes, this is how bad this floor is rotted. So I just don't know how far the rust is going into, right? And the only thing that'll clear this out is sandblasting. That'll basically advise us on how far this guy is rusted. But if you look here, the drainage, I think it's drainage issues there as well. Okay, so this is one of those cars. But nonetheless, like I told you, we wouldn't be here if all the cars were perfect. So the battery tray, that looks okay here. The boot area looks okay. I just don't know what matting this is, like I told you in the previous video. And this is going to be a mission to take off because we have to scrape it off and then obviously try and remat it down. And you'll find that the texture on this is very funny. It's very different. So yeah, let's close here. So the guy is still on the lift now as we're stripping down. Just excuse my pallets that's got to be put under there. I told you guys I need to build almost like a cradle type to hold the motor up and to hold it up. So let's just go through it quickly, right? So this motor, yes, it is complete. The pipes are in the wrong place because these pipes here were changed. It's supposed to have moved basically to under the throttle area. That's got to change, but you can see the brackets are there. I showed you guys yesterday that the sump is incorrect. The cross member is correct. That's the Alpina type. The gear lever, when I drove this car, this gear lever looks too far. Looks too far back. So I'm gonna check what is going on with this plate here. This will have to get repaired as well. You can see this bell housing. I don't know if the flywheel broke on this car before where the bell housing has got cracks or if it was cut open like that. As for the duff, the 333 uses a very long ratio duff. to compensate for the dogleg gearbox. So if you guys know the dog legs are very short gearbox. It's a short ratio gearbox. So if you take the dog leg and you run the dog leg with a normal E30 diff, so maybe take a 346, a 364, 391, 411, it becomes a very irritating car to drive. So what BM done back then to compensate for the long box, for the short box, they put a longer diff on it. So the 333 is the only E30 that came with a different ratio on the diff, which is a 293 ratio. So there's nothing specific. There's no bigger internals. It's not beefed up. It's just a different ratio to compensate for the dogleg gearbox. Anyway, guys, we're gonna park the jig now next to the others. I'll also do comparisons of the jigs for you, so you can see the different setups on the E30, on the 333s. And okay, there's the stamping on the block that I was looking for, and there's the spider webs I was talking about. We'll get that done, and yeah. So guys, that's it now for the takedown on the Era Silver vehicle. This is nice to see where you can actually see the difference in different vehicles in different 333s. And it's not that they were built all differently. It's just that during its lifetime, they've gone through changes where they were side smashed, front smashed, repairs were done, and they were obviously in the hands of different people. Where the repairs that were done were obviously done very differently. It's the unfortunate nature of it, and this is what we got. This is what we got to go through basically to get these cars back to the conditions that we would like them in. So the NR red car is up next. You guys stay tuned for that video. That'll be uploaded shortly, and I hope you guys enjoy. Also, again, let me know what you guys think of the content so far. Let me know what you guys think of the vehicles. The sandblasting process is going to start after that, and that's going to be actually exciting because I will be able, before we used to send the vehicle out for sandblasting and we just used to see it go as still painted and come back sandblasted. This time we'll actually be able to go through the process with you with sandblasting. We're going to be doing it in-house and then afterwards prep up for metal work. While the metal work is getting done, obviously we start on the jigs, but there's a lot of blasting, there's a lot of cleaning, there's starter cleaning that's going to be done on there, and I'm going to be using some of the Sonex brands as well. So we've got some of the degreasers from Sonex that we're going to be using, some of the aluminum cleaners that we're going to be using, and I will also advise you guys on that because that same aluminum cleaners we can use for your OEM vehicles or everyday vehicles just to maintain and clean them as well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get the next one ready, and you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think, and yeah, see you on the next one.